What is up, guys, and welcome to another episode of my HLTV Fantasy. Today we are looking at Elisa Invitational Fall 2021. This event has a lot higher caliber of teams than the last event we looked at. Last time, Lingby Vikings was one of the better teams in the event. This time, they're the second worst, with only Finest being below them. Yeah, Gambit, obviously, one of the favorites. Big is very good. Furia, Ens just beat G2 yesterday to qualify for the major. Gate is very decent. Algo is a bit of a question mark because I believe Rallen is actually leaving the team. CPH, very nice. Did super well in playoffs so far. I mean, not in the playoffs that much, but in IM Fall. Most likely qualify for the major, right? Double Pony, always exciting to see how they do. Pretty cheap. Fiend also made it to the playoffs in IM Fall. Havu, who we haven't seen in a very long time, brought back Jemmy to the team. All the players are very cheap. Like Ariel for 197. Okay, yeah, the prices are very different here as well, by the way. Comparing to the last event, you can get a very good squad, I feel, in this one. The biggest problem is going to be that obviously Gambit players are like expensive, let's say. Looks like the higher cost players are a bit, like the higher stats players are a bit overcosted, whereas the lower stats players are undercosted, which is kind of nice. You just have to realize that that's the case. Like Vini for 187 is also insane. Here's the bracket. Very simple bracket, I guess. These are the first teams who play. Who should I pick? Which of these teams has the best chance? I think CPH Flames might be the best out of the playoffs teams. Like, has the team that has the best chance out of the playoff teams at least. Skade has a decent chance, but I am eyeing these invited teams in Gambit, Furia, Big Ens. I think they probably should be the ones I pick here. I think Vini, he had like super good stats. Yeah, 1.1 rating, 1.04. Makes sense to me. Yuri also should have had really good stats lately. Yup. But I think Art also 1.5, 1.17. Israel obviously as well. Then drop this a bit. I don't understand some of these prices sometimes. Like they can fluctuate so much. Either way. Furia. I think Vini has to be. I don't think I'm going Gambit this time around. Players are just so expensive. But I think I'm going like Vini, then Art, or maybe Yuri. Kind of want to go Ends. I like Spinks. Maybe Diha. Maybe a bit too expensive to go for both of them. Or their stats. I don't know if Spinks is worth it for that price. I don't think Hades is worth it, by the way. I don't think he's had a bit of a rough time of it. Doto is decent, maybe not worth, but sure. Puppy could be a good pick here. What if I don't go? Hard, right? I could like eye something like Havu as well. I think it's my Finnish bias coming through if I pick Havu here. Unless it's Yemi, because I think Yemi is not 157 grand bad. If I go Yemi, then I'm probably going Gambit. No, but I can't go because they are doesn't make any sense then. Then I could go for some of the more expensive guys. If I go Yemi, then I can go for like Yemi, Iha. Could go for like probably even Keserato and not like quite things. Not that great, no, but no, I don't think this is the way. This is the route I want to go here. I think Vini is part of my plans here. Plus Furia for the most. I think Fury is probably the one I want to go for. Maybe Art. Tough. I mean, Art is so good because of the entry. Maybe this. Oh, I can't get Snappy. Oh, I'm 1 grand off Snappy here. I really thought I could get Snappy. Not quite. Searson Orb is great. Oh, expensive are CPH players like Nico mostly. Roy is not that expensive here. Nico, Odos, Yabi. Yabi is so inexpensive for his stats. I have to go CPH instead of Furia. Might. Damn, CPH and Furia are such good. I think I'm going CPH here. I think they beat Finest so handily. I think I'm taking the. I'm gonna take the CPH gamble here. Nico, Odas. Like, who is the most worth it out of these? Nico Odas has been great, right? Yeah. Yabi. Great as well. I mean, the entire team has been great, of course. What about Hooksy? We're gonna go for a budget option. Yeah. He just plays such roles that he can't really get super high stats, I guess. Roy and Zyphon left. Take a look at. Roy didn't do that well at All Europe. But other than that, he's usually their like star guy, right? Then Zyphon, just decent. I guess if I want to go for someone here, it would be probably Yabi and Nico. So then it's from this side, big ends. I go Sphinx. 169. Sphinx and someone else. Doto. Yeah. I don't think that's the way to go here. Not sure if Sphinx is even worth it. Maybe D-High is worth it. 95. I think it's Zoria for 190. That's so insane to me, these prices. Zoria X7 is really good times. My second, I'm just gonna say right now, my secondary team is definitely gonna have two of the Havu guys. I think Disha is a good pick. Then it's like one of these guys and then someone who I can afford alongside them. I don't think it's Hades. Not being in form. If I go Sphinx, I can't really afford anyone apart from like Yemi. But then I should go for someone more expensive instead of one of these guys. I think I'd rather go Doto or probably Doto. And then 189 grand like in Inters, but I'd rather maybe pick from these qualified teams. If there's someone who makes sense. There's no one really in that price range. For Doto at least. What about if I pick Snappy? So then I can get Zora. Then it's like 195, then I'm still leaving 5 grand in the bank. Skade. Skade makes some sense, like if I want to go for Luber. I'll have Fist, that's been last events and such. Not that great. Not worth it, I don't think. Yoko. That's a good headshot percentage. That's also leaving some cash in the bank. Damn, Ariel would be so nice for this. But I am kind of locked in with Yabi Nico, I think. I could go big instead of Ants. So then it would be Tabsen for sure. And probably like Gade. I'll have Fist. Oh wow. Terrible last month. Okay, so not Gade. What about the rest? So not great. Easian. Not great. Does it like have to be Searson? If I go for big, probably. Is he still like worth it? Doesn't look like it's that. Probably shouldn't go big. CPH. How about CPH Gambit? Yeah, I do go back to Gambit then. And then like, then it would be, only Yemi makes sense. Just thinking like this and then get, yes, not quite. It's so tough to fit everything in that you want. I would want to go like CPH Furia. I just wish CPH was seated on this side of the bracket, but possible. I think I'm just gonna go Ents then, and I'm gonna try and force my way to a team that makes sense here. Should I consider some of the other guys on CPH? Maybe. But like, who would that even be? So, like Hooksy, I guess. But I don't think the guy I want to go for. Roy. Roy makes some sense. 100%. He maybe had just an off tournament here. But that just makes it even more difficult, I guess. I guess you can go for like... no, I really like the idea of Jabi Nico. I think that's the way to go here. And I do like the idea of Ents as well. I think they're gonna make it to the finals. Really do. Or someone like Lingby Vikings could make the upset. They're so cheap as well, though. Is it worth it to go Lingby? Maybe. Maybe it is. Who are the most picked players here? Here's an Anthony Shiro. Who... Yeah. These players are so Look at this 1.08 rating and for Fasher. Who has... No, I have to go Lingby as well. I don't think I can go for anyone else. They just have had such insane form lately. Duffy, Wolfie will make sense. Probably Wolfie. Still have 197 grand. I don't think I can go for anything else than like CPH and Lingby. So it would have to be these or these teams. I am not against Ariel here. I can't believe you can get this kind of team in this. Yeah. Let's just go with this. Yabi headshots. Nico op. Unless I want to go Wolfie op. Okay, so let's take this off for now. Asher. What about Ariel? Usually CT rating is pretty good for him. Multi-fragger actually these. Oh, multi, I guess. 73. It's maybe entry is better. 3%. It's probably entry is better, right? How high is entry percent point? I don't think that makes sense actually. I might go Wolfie entry and then Nico op. I think that makes more sense. Asher is going to be IGL then. Aerial, whatever is best out of these. I should probably go multi and hope for the best. Yeah, makes sense to me. So yeah, throw on the first boosters. Headshot, no pistol. Headshot, yeah, definitely going to Yabi, but I'm not sure if this is the one. Top of scorecard, Asher, yeah, that makes sense to me. Go for that for 30 bomb. Aerial actually 30 bomb. Yeah, against double pony makes sense. Like more sense than against Gambit, I guess. Ace, Rambo, 8. Do we get to use all of them? I should always check that. So best case scenario 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, you get to use best all of them if this works out. AST, Aerial, sorry, Aerial as well. Wolfie actually flash, but we can do that later. Trade Fragger, Asher later. Curious that does that. Entry also Fasher later. Grenade kill also Fasher. Okay, that's too many things for Fasher then. What does he have now? He has this. Top of scorecard. Maybe it's worth it to go Yabi top of scorecard instead then. And then Fasher gets. What did he have here? Trade Fragger. Also pistol. Pistol can also go to Yabi. Assist 62%. Wow. And bait as well. He has like the most insane stats for these. Let's go trade here. Wolfie. I'll go for an Orper. That's a very low save percent. Goes a lot higher. AST, I'd rather go for. Okay, flash makes okay sense. A lot of Orpers seem to have high flash percentage. I wonder why that is. I've just come to realize that, I guess, but I don't really have a reason why that is. Someone knows, tell me in the comments down below. Saver, probably not for this round. Choke. Damn, very hard to pick the boosters here. KST. Maybe that makes most sense. Because Ariel's gonna have a higher, like lower chance of getting the high KST. Maybe you should actually go AST here. I mean, no, wait. Maybe you should go... No, that's fine. That's fine. Ooh, this is a very interesting one because it seems like the prices were actually influenced quite heavily by some weird metrics. I'm not sure how the prices were calculated, but you get such good players for cheap, but then some of the more expensive players were just expensive, like the Gambit guys were just their regular prices. Either way, I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna hope that CPH and Lingby continue their good form, and then Ariel does well as well. That would be nice to see as a Finn as well. Either way, the Vardu League is gonna be in the description down below as always. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.